Document360 supports SCIM, or System for Cross-Domain Identity Management, an open standard that automates how user identity data is shared between your identity provider, like Okta or Microsoft Entra ID, and your SaaS applications. Instead of handling access separately in each application, SCIM keeps everything in sync, saving time, improving security, and simplifying user management at scale. In simple terms, SCIM lets you automatically provision, update, and remove users, ensuring secure and consistent access across your tools. Let's walk through how to set this up in Document360 using Okta. Start by navigating to Users and Permissions, SSO Configuration, and create a new SSO connection. For this example, we'll use Okta as the identity provider using SAML. In Okta, create a new app integration with SAML for the sign-in method. Enter an app name and optional logo, then configure the SAML settings using the values provided in Document360. This includes sign-on URL and audience URI. Set the name ID format to email address and the application username to email. In the next screen, select the first option, which is app type. Once the app is created, return to Document360 and complete the SSO setup by adding the sign-on URL, issuer, and uploading the X509 certificate from Okta. Next, enable SCIM provisioning in Document360. Agree to the prompt, then configure group sync, default roles, and assign user and reader groups. Back in Okta, enable SCIM under the provisioning settings for the application. In the Provisioning tab, add the SCIM-based URL from Document360, set the unique identifier to username, and enable provisioning actions like pushing new users and groups. For authentication, use HTTP header and paste the primary secret token from Document360. Finalize the setup in Document360 by naming your SSO configuration, a login prompt, and click Create. Now, test the connector in Okta. It should confirm a successful setup. Once configured, all user management can be handled directly through Okta. For example, when you assign a new user to the app in Okta, they're automatically provisioned in Document360 and granted access. To add as a user or reader to Document360, a custom attribute needs to be created in Okta with a true or false value. If the attribute is set to true, the account will be provisioned as a user in Document360. If the attribute is set to false or left undefined, the user will be provisioned as a reader in Document360. You'll see them appear under Users and Groups, and Readers and Groups in your Document360 project. Keep in mind, after enabling SCIM, user details like name and email are managed through your identity provider. However, you still have full control over roles and group assignments within Document360. This is just the foundation. You can further extend SCIM by configuring users and custom groups to match your organization's needs. In summary, SCIM transforms how you manage access in Document360, eliminating manual work, strengthening security, and scaling effortlessly with your organization. It's a smarter, more efficient way to stay in control as your team grows.